Okay, I'm going to get started now because I've got time and I don't know how to do it other than to just start. I've never done a vlog before, so I don't know the best way to start, so I'm just going to do it. And if it's not great, we'll always wish it had been. I'm going back to school in 9 days, and I have a spouse and kids and a job and volunteering and personal projects, and I haven't been in full time school in 9 years. And yeah, it's been a minute. Last semester, to backtrack a little bit, I've taken two college courses in the last year. I've taken them one at a time, and now I'm going back full time this spring because I had the opportunity to do so, and the timing was right. And half of my classmates were half my age, and that was super eye opening because they're struggling with the same stuff that I struggled with that I now find really easy. And how do I how do I help with that? How do I how do I help them and other people learn some of the skills that really made a difference in my schooling, in my career as a student. And I think YouTube has a lot of videos of, highly aesthetic. We're going to go back to school. This is my first day at some prestigious university, or, I'm a graduate XYZ major at this, world renowned institution. Here's a day in the life. Here's what a 12-hour cram session looks like for me. And for those of us that don't have time, those are interesting videos to watch because it's like that's just completely removed from our our world, right? Like, who has time or focus to study for 12 hours? And so this is my answer to all of that. There are all these wild uh, there are all of these really wild content out there where I can read two textbooks a day, memorize everything you see, take these specific kinds of highly structured notes, and never lose focus and get into the deep flow for like whenever you want. And that's just not real life. And how do you go out and get what you want from schooling? So I think this is my answer to that. Uh, yeah, because again, spouse, kids, cats, volunteer obligations, work obligations, all this other stuff. There's real life going on out there, and going back to school full time and getting A's and getting the most you can from your learning is the most, like, how are you going to do that? I've got some I've got um, some things are skills, but some things are frameworks, and they're friendly for people like me, ADHD brains, and people who have trouble with focus and need a way to work with their brains to learn stuff and get stuff turned in on time, and not fighting against their brains and trying to deploy these completely unrealistic strategies. This has been a longer video than I wanted for an introduction, especially in light of, like, hey, we have limited attention, we have limited time, so I figure most of my content's going to be short form, but I just wanted to let you know this is what I'm doing. And when I say I'm taking full-time classes, I'm taking two lab courses, including organic chemistry and a psychology course and an anatomy and physiology course. And so these are like, people dread orgo. Let's do the thing.